I just had an amazing experience at Veecon 2024 over in Los Angeles, California. It was from August 9th to 11th, and it was an amazing 3 days. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I would have never imagined going to Veecon if it wasn't for my interview with Andy Krainak over a year ago. You can watch the video down below in the description. I'll have a link to it to where you can see my questions and me getting to know Andy himself. He's the president of Veefriends. Gary Vaynerchuck's the creator. I got to meet Gary at Veecon this year. It was a great experience to talk to him. He even agreed to doing a podcast interview with him over at his office. TBD on the date exactly, but regardless, it was an amazing event. If you're not familiar with Veecon, it's a business conference talking about Web3, business, health and humanity, pop culture, and marketing. So there's a lot of speakers at this event that were a wide range of industry leaders / creators that just were very well-known experts in their fields. A few people that I want to mention that I got to talk to after their speeches or even sometimes before their speeches were Notthreadguy. He's a Web3 creator, mostly on the X platform, used to be called Twitter. Talks about mostly Web3, talks about NFTs, talks about crypto. He recently did a video on Andrew Tate talking about Web3, really great stuff. I also got to talk to Mona Sinha, which she is an amazing entrepreneur and a Yale researcher graduate as well. I did an interview with her at Veecon. It was a great time to see and get to meet her and to hear her stories, what she's doing over there with XR Pediatrics. Really another cool one was Mike Posner, the famous artist from A Pill in Ibiza. He talked about his journey about walking across America and how that was a tribute to his father's late passing and just how he was like really into the mindset of trying to get to this goal. I even get to talk to him for a little bit, maybe about 10-15 minutes after his speech. He was really cool, really down-to-earth guy. I could have given more kudos for what he has done to himself and to people around him. Another Web3 creator that I want to talk about is Steve Kaczynski. He's always on X doing spaces with Captain. I'll put that down in the description as well. He's a Web3 creator. He was also a moderator and also a panelist talking about just the Web3 space as far as what's the new trends that we're seeing in 2024 in the NFT space. So it was really cool to kind of see him in person. I always just saw him with his NFT profile picture of a Bored Ape. But regardless, it was really cool to kind of see him and get to talk to him a little bit. Tarek El Moussa, another famous person that I wanted to see. He was more into just talking about business and how his growth went from just being himself just to now being a celebrity just on HGTV flipping houses and stuff. He talked about how he overcame being an alcoholic, overweight. Now he's doing so much better with himself in his life. Has his wife too, Heather El Moussa, which you may know her from Selling Sunset. Another great show on Netflix. But yeah, it was really cool to see him and get to talk to him too. I just mentioned how he looks great now, but I also miss how he used to walk around with basketball shorts and flip-flops. I made the joke with him, he laughed, and he's like, yeah, I miss those days, but he likes where he's looking at now. And it was just really funny. Another one I want to mention was will.i.am, the famous singer from the Black Eyed Peas. He's also a computer science major, went to Harvard. He demoed his product called radio.fyi with AI and radio, where he's making an LLM when it comes to music and artists. Other things that I want to mention too is that the after parties during these events were really cool. They weren't sponsored by Veecon, but they were just happening around the community. So I got to meet some Bored Apes, some Pudgy Penguins, some Doodles, some Squiggles. I mean, there was a lot of NFT like people around, so it was really cool to kind of get to see them, get to know them. So the Bored Ape people are really cool. I got myself a Bored Ape hat. You can kind of see the Bored Ape logo right there, but when you wear the hat, you kind of see just the Bored Ape Yacht Club initials right there. I would wear it, but I recently did my hair, but it was really cool to kind of see some of these Bored Ape people, even buy it online. I'll have the links down below. I met the founder who kind of put all that together. Really cool dude. Hopefully I get to do another interview with him in person or even online. So stay tuned to that as well. Be sure to subscribe. There'll be a lot more Web3, more new things coming on out. I also got myself a Veefriends hat, and as you can see, a Veefriends shirt. I guess I'm just stuck with the community as a serious sperm whale holder. But it was really cool to kind of go to that event, to meet all these people, really nice, really friendly, people that are bullish into Web3, and people coming around all walks of life just wanting to learn more and just kind of like network and just make a great community out of it. The one thing I want to mention about this shirt though, it comes with a NFC like chip right where it says Veefriends right here. And it's from a company from IYK. I'll take off the sticker. But when you scan this shirt, it has a token. I think this one's number 103 from when I scanned it, but you can claim the shirt and have like a whole history tied to it and stuff. So it was really cool to kind of see that. And that's one reason why I got it, but also just says the memory of the whole event. Made some really cool friends that I still talk to this day, even after a couple of weeks. So it's a really strong community as well. They also gave out some Veefriends cards for free. So there's a little booth from Fanatics. So I got this one right here with my NFT on it. So it was really cool. Or at least my NFT is this character right here on this card. So yeah, I can regrade that for a Gem Mint 10. And yeah, overall, the event was really amazing. Got to meet some really cool people, meet the speakers, and just learn more about Web3, what's currently going on, and see as to why NFTs are currently back. Right after that event, there's been a huge trend as far as NFTs coming back. It could just be from that event, from a lot of people talking and communicating about why they're holding and what they're using with their NFTs for, whether it's licensing, purchasing power, or just the simple network of the community in its hands, where you can network and make business connections or just grow from there. All in all, it was a really cool event. The rumor was that this was going to be the last Veecon, but Gary did a 180 on us and said like how there's going to be more Veecons, but that's TBD right now. Don't know when exactly the next one is, but there will be another one. But stay tuned, like and subscribe, because there'll be more about this later on, and hopefully soon enough my interview with Gary Vaynerchuck. Thanks everybody.